Hi, my name's Jenny.
And I'm Michaela.
And we're here to talk about discipleship for a couple of minutes. I have a few questions. Thank you for being here today. And my first question for you is, what does discipleship mean to you?
In a discipleship, you are walking with someone, and it's that deeper relationship where you're able to be vulnerable with them, and you're able to learn from each other, and I guess really grow closer to the Lord.
And why did you choose to be discipled? What led you to it? Or
I was going through a lot of different things, and I felt like I wasn't necessarily off the track in a way, but I felt like I was scattered and just had a lot going on, but I needed something that was consistent to, I guess, to be able to draw closer to the Lord.
So why did you think the person who discipled you was a good fit?
Felt like it would be a good fit because you have a history in, like, you know, knowing about church, and I guess having a strong relationship with the Lord in your faith, and someone I can learn from, you know.
If you were to describe it, what was the experience of being discipled like?
I felt like it was a good, like, basic understanding of our beliefs, and then we were able to, I guess, dig deeper than that. Those, like, just starting points of, like, what was your week, like, what did you have going on, you know, what's coming up, and the prayer requests at the end.
Did you know what you were getting into?
Not really, because I didn't know too much about discipleship. I didn't realize how vulnerable I would have to be going into it, and I guess at first I was like, oh wait, I have to, like, be completely honest. I have to tell her about my past, you know, what's on my mind. Like, I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. The first couple of weeks was rough, but I think once I got past, like, sharing my testimony, I was like, okay, like, she is the person, you know.
So
yeah.
One thing for me was being able, as a discipler who got to spend time with you, is like every question you would ask, I would have to, like, think again for myself. Now, what do I really believe, and where can I show that from Scripture, and, you know, can I really stand behind this to share this point of view with her? But I think so. I learned, you know, I got to relearn and remind myself of the truths that are so vital to our faith, but then also how we live our faith out on a daily basis, and how that was affecting your life and what you were facing along the way, and then comparing it to Scripture.
Yeah.
And then what would you say was the best part of being discipled?
I guess as we went along, like, I was like, okay, like, you know, I know that she's listening to me and she's actually praying for me. You know, I guess just that consistency with prayer requests too was also nice, because, like, I would go away, you know, thinking about everything we talked about, and, like, praying on the way home about the things that I guess that you had for me, and so that was one of the best parts. Great.
And if there was someone who is, like, maybe thinking about discipleship but not sure kind of if they should take the leap, what advice would you have for them?
Oh, I would say go for it, you know, like, but it was easier sharing with someone that I didn't know too well, because I was like, well, we're not best friends, but, like, I mean, we could be one day, you know, we could draw closer to each other in that way. And it was a good opportunity to grow in my faith, and I guess really learn more about how God is using people and how He used people, you know, like looking through the Old Testament, like David, you know, he made a lot of mistakes, and he's just like us, right? And so we can't be afraid to go out and share our faith, and think that, you know, like, other people did that. So
great,
like, go for it.
Thank you.